Yo guys, what's going on? Random Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel. What we have today is something requested by you guys in the comments and through my IG. Again, always happy to take suggestions. I saw this already. I didn't know if I should react to it, but now that I've seen now that was suggested, I was like, I was thinking about reacting to this. I wasn't gonna do it. Why not do it now? So, Samson, sincerely a taxpayer. Let's see what truths you bring this time. Let's go. Before we start, I just want to say, if you notice anything weird about like my eyes, or if you see a lot more cuts, it's still really high pollen weather, and I'm still having a lot of trouble with my allergies. But we gotta keep going. No. Music doesn't stop, why should we? Is the chair gonna do the rapping, or will someone sit in it? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good melody.
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, then they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing.
Already getting into it. Basically him saying, they take away all my money, the taxes, like almost everything I make, I can see it disappear through the taxes. I haven't got a lot of money left.
Take it from me, my wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing.
My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. They just come and take it from me. They take everything I make, and you wonder why I'm complaining. Like, you ask why I'm complaining? Look at how much they take from us. For what?
But they keep on coming, and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring them the bacon, and I wonder what it's for.
These MFers go ham on me every time I bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon as in bring home the money you've earned. Go ham, I mean, they go crazy, but also ham, bacon.
Ukraine great funding a war. Have we spent enough?
That was a bar.
Bring them the bacon, and I wonder what it's for. Ukraine great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck.
Have we spent enough yet? I guess. Oh, look, here they come for more. But him saying, what's the money spent for? Ukraine. Great, funding a war. And if it's not that war, it's a war in Israel. It's a war in Palestine. It's a war somewhere else. It's a war they start. Especially for America. But same here for Belgium.
Sucks enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck me, I'm sore. Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years. Wasn't struggling before. Back on Trump.
It sucks to be poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years. You weren't struggling before. Like, it's ramping up. It's becoming more and more and more.
Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last
Completely
6 years.
true.
Wasn't struggling before. Back when Trump was in office. Fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments. All of it was nonsense. I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader.
I'm not riding with Trump either, but we gotta admit that we weren't this in crisis, we weren't this effed when he was still the leader. I mean, you're right on the taxes and the money part. All the other parts, not to mention the things that he didn't get to do in his time that he wanted to. John Oliver's Last Week Tonight has a great piece on it. Definitely go and watch this, whether you're American, whether you're European, from wherever you are, go and watch it. You'll learn a lot about what we could avoid by not having him again. Let's move on.
I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader. It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are. I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car. It should.
I never saw bills as high as they are. So my bills were lower when he was still in charge. And I never got chills, bills, chills also charge. He was in charge. They are filling up my car. Again, the rhyme schemes, inner, outer, but also saying, I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car.
Be that way. I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? I care a lot.
I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? No, it's not. But you can do both. I care about Russia and Ukraine. I care about Israel, Palestine. I care about everything going on everywhere in the world. But I also have the stance of first take care of yourself, then see what you can do for others. Like, you can help others and not take care of yourself, but when they lose you, they also lose. If you don't take care of yourself and you lose everything because of it, you can't help anyone anymore. So take care of yourself, worry about others, let your voice be heard, never be silenced. But when you've taken care of yourself, then see how you can take care of others. That's the most important thing.
About my own country, is that insane? I care a lot about all the tons of money that we're paying because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they would take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me and not just wage wars with it. And where the
It would be great if they would take it and they would spend it on important shit that benefited you and me and not just wage wars with it. Like, instead of sending all the money we pay to other countries for war, you could use it first to help us because we pay it, and if we are gone, there's no one paying it and there's no money to send. That's again going back to, I know that's a bit harsh, but take care of yourself, then take care of others.
Where the fuck are all the liberals? I thought you stood against this shit. I thought the war machine was your enemy. Now you're friends with it? Now you want to go to war? Now you want to fight? Now you want to pick sides in a feud where everyone is white? Now
Again, like liberals, you always have this point of like, no wars, we shouldn't do wars, we shouldn't invest in wars. And now you're all like, oh, we need more money for the war, we need more, we need to send more guns. Which again, it's helping, it's also not helping. And again, the further you go back, the more you can see involvements that led to things, it's always a chain reaction. But in the end, it all comes down to there's someone in power with money making decisions, and that causes everything.
Now you wanna get involved and go and blow a person up? I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No one deserves this stuff. I just don't believe the tears you weep. Countries where brown people get bombed every day. I don't hear a peep, you fucking...
Yeah, I'm gonna play that back.
Now you wanna pick sides in a feud where everyone is white.
Now you wanna pick sides in a feud where everyone is white.
Now you wanna get involved and go and blow a person up?
Now you wanna get involved and blow a person up? Like, again, going back to the where everyone is white. Now you wanna get involved. Going back even further to the liberals. You were against war. Now it's okay. Now it's...
People were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from...
Why do we have endless money for them and not for Hawaii? Hawaii as the country? But it's coming off of the why? I'm just wondering why? Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? So why do we have endless money for them, but when one of our own asks for money, needs money direly, we're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any, we spend it all. Sorry. Better luck next time.
Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only ones that give it to him like we owe him something? We got issues.
Why is it that when he asks it, Zelensky, Ukraine, asks for a loan, we always immediately give it to him? And we keep giving it to him. He doesn't have those terms and conditions on a loan that you give to your own people. Why are we less important or less trusted than him?
Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only one. We got issues of our own here at home that no one's discussing, and they keep growing cause no one in power is gonna do nothing. We're stuck. How the fuck we gonna help somebody else when we can't even reach inside our own pockets to help ourselves? We could out.
Again, I said this a bit earlier. Why are we deciding to help to support someone else when we can reach in our pockets and help ourselves? Like, we can't even care for each other. We have nothing left, and everything that you take, which makes it so we almost or can't survive and take care of ourselves, everything you give to them.
Allocate that money to our own people and different reach inside our own pockets.
Allocate that money to our own people.
Allocate that money to our own people in different ways, to clothe and feed and bathe and let them know it'll be okay. We could definitely do that. Don't tell me it's not that simple. People overcomplicate this and make it some fucking riddle like can't just feed everyone. Are you insane? You know how much that costs? Way less than we've sent to Ukraine. I know that for.
Oh, we can't. Again, people ask for something like, oh, we have a lot of homelessness. Maybe if we could spare some for helping them get some food, get some clothes, get some jobs. And then their arguments, oh, no, we can't afford that. And the day after that, oh, we're going to send so much billion, so much million to Ukraine.
For sure, you don't have to be a mathematician or a foreign relations expert to figure out that division. You don't have to draw a graph to see it would cost a fraction to solve half of the problems we have and stop them from happening. I'm just saying, what kind of fucking world we living in? So many billions we've given them. When's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and stirring up the dividends and begin to...
Europe is chipping in. The countries are chipping in. Just that I think America has more to spend, has more or about the same as the entirety of Europe. Like, you're one country, split into a lot of parts, but in the graphs, you're gonna be on par with almost the entirety of Europe, because that's just how it works. You have more business money, you have more taxes, you collect more money, you have more income, because you are bigger. So that's the thing, saying like, when is Europe gonna spend more? I wanna flip that point and be like, when are we all gonna start collaborating? Like, America has to give way less, and Europe has to give about the same. If we collaborate a bit better and be like, we're all together, gonna be one party that will help and support you together. But it's more separated. Like, not every country has given money, but I know the Netherlands has given tanks and weapons. We in Belgium have FN Herstal, which is a big weapons manufacturer, but I believe Belgium has also like given money or ammo or something. But again, the more we intervene in the conflict, the less we have for our people, for ourselves, the more we risk it becoming our conflict as well. And that's world war, which probably will happen at some point.
In other nations, it's your turn to lend a hand. Listen, I don't think Ukraine deserves any of this, but I also don't think Zelensky is as great as they said he is. I don't believe the media when they blurt shit on their shows. You'd have to be naive to think this dude's as pure as driven snow. No.
That's a bar. That's a definite bar.
No one is, especially when you run. No one is.
No one is.
Especially
Okay.
when you run a nation, dog. Your morals are compromised the minute that you take the job. So I don't trust Zelensky.
Exactly what I just said.
Anyone. I don't think any of them give a fuck about all us little ones. All the people of Russia, all the people of Ukraine, most of the people of the USA probably feel the same. We don't want this shit. It's only the elites that do. They line their pockets. They profit from this, but not from me and you.
We don't want this. It's the elites that do. Again, I've said this before many times. It's us versus the... I hate calling them the 1% because it's more than 1% already. Like, us versus the elites. Because they take our money. That's all they care about. money.
Quite the contrary, in fact, we pay for it with our lives and money. They take chunks of everything we make, and soldiers die for nothing, so they can gain some more power and keep their banks fat, and all we get is table scraps. Fuck yeah, it makes me mad. Fuck yeah.
Exactly. Like, everything I say, everything I've been saying right here in the song. I get why people recommended this to me.
Yeah, I get upset, we're constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have 6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short.
Again, why can't you guys, why can't the Pentagon, why can't the government, why can't those companies be like, oh, I seem to be missing something. I didn't declare everything. But when we have just one comma wrong, they immediately come for us and be like, you messed up, fraud, you gotta pay more now. Again, why we? Why not them? Us versus the elite. Stop fighting each other, start fighting the elite.
I'm afraid I'll go to jail. I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep.
Again, I'm afraid to go to jail. I'm afraid to do some time. If I don't pay the money that I owe you, well, that money is actually mine. But corporations, they do something with their taxes, slap on the wrist, move on, and they just keep doing it. Why don't they end up in jail? Why do we?
Keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being responsible.
You can really hear the emotion.
I
love this.
There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do.
I love just how you can really hear the emotion. Like, it's not what he's saying, it's how he's saying it that he's conveying the message.
The question is,
again, he's an amazing rapper.
Never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always bitching and complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying I'ma do shit, but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flapping my jibs. Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it.
And him saying that's why I don't make a lot of songs. What he said on the Cesspool song. I don't make a lot of songs because this takes time. I need to voice everything. And I don't even feel like I'm solving anything by doing this. I feel like this time spent, I could be doing something else because this isn't helping anything. And saying like, I don't know if rapping is helping anything.
Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it. We need a real solution, but we need to get together first, because unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However,
what have I been saying the whole time? Us versus them. We need to stop fighting each other so we can get together, get our numbers up, get our strength up, and form more of a front against the elites, the ones that are actually ruining everything, the ones that are feeding conflicts, the ones that are feeding sides, putting people head on against each other so they can make more money. That's who we need to be. That's the enemy.
Unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However, what do I know? I'm just a moron with a pen, but there's power in numbers, and there's more of us than them.
Power in numbers, there's more of us than them.
The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on, continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all.
Exactly.
At all.
Sorry, I couldn't do... I think I've said it all. In this video, in previous videos, you can go back. I've said this plenty of times. Us against them. Stop fighting each other. Start fighting them. This is something... It's been said better than I can word it, because I'm just here reacting to things and then adding my opinion. But this was all true, all facts, and has to be heard. Like, again, guys, I say this almost every video. Us versus them, not us versus each other. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on taking care of ourselves so we can take more care of others and we can help each other. And again, like I always say, I'm going to end this the same way that I've always done. Take care of yourself, take care of others, respect for yourself and for others, stay positive, stay chill, stay vibing, stay alive, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.